Greetings everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed here and we've returned back to Expiate. This is the 0.02 version of the game that I'm playing right now, and looking at the changelog notes that came with the update, it doesn't look like there's other areas which are accessible to us at this point in time where those cones would literally stop the player from going over there because it's not developed yet. So, we're going to explore these final two worlds, which I've not yet done in. But, okay, we get an electric shock from them. And then last time around we managed to get 2 effects. But I imagine that we could get something else along the line. But I don't think we can pass many areas at the moment because of these electrical annoyances. Hopefully, we won't get much of a shock out of all this. So, interacting with those people don't seem to do much. Seems that... Okay. There's some areas you can go in and other areas you cannot. So, that switches with current. So maybe somewhere else we can now walk towards. There's... Okay. So there's a bit of a teleporter thing going on. Hey, stop shocking me! Labyrinth. I am not a huge fan of such mazes, but we'll just... I do like these, but it's just finding the right portal to go to which area you want to go in. And it's always annoying when you keep overlapping yourself. I wonder if that just switches currents rather than removes currents in a place, because when I flickered the first switch, another electricity place did seem to turn on. Over and up there. Are we back to where we started? I'm unsure. Yeah, we are back where we started, I believe. Could be. Maybe not. Did I already switch that? I think I already did. Maybe I'm just being silly. Well, we'll find out in due course. I haven't been through that. Okay. Maybe we do need to switch it. So let's just go back and then do the thing. With the thing. With the other thing. Excuse me. Oh, did not mean to do that. Yeah, I was meant to play this last night, but due to unforeseen circumstances, I was not able to. Another but it's like an important one. The electrical effect was obtained. I thought that was a unique one. Develop machine parts. Oh, we switch everything off, and now we switch everything back on. What is this? Oh, okay, we need to still be the electrical thing for it to do something, but it does have something to it, which is nice. Not up there. And there could be something in here now, since we turned off the electricity. We are the masters of these surgical planes. This is like AMP planes in Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. If you know that game, then you are awesome, because I love it. I love games like that. And Explorers of Sky is the best Mystery Dungeon game there is. There's no question or shadow of doubt about that statement. So I can't walk across there, okie dokie. I just thought because of where it was, I could be able to walk on it, but nope. We are stuck here in purgatory. In an electrical purgatory, which is no longer electrical. So, let me know if there's any other portals. I think the portal started from there. So is there anything else that we can do? Besides going around in circles, obviously. There's got to be a reason why we got this effect in the first place, other than shutting down the electricity. But since everything has been turned off, what areas are we now able to explore? So you're still active. Can we turn this the other way? But again, that wouldn't make any difference though. So, doesn't matter with you. This place is a labyrinth. I am not a fan of these labyrinths, to be honest. It was so confusing. Oh my god, I'm up there again. Multiple portals go to that one, and there's only a one-way escape. I am no fan of that. Okay, that was one I just went into. There's got to be some sort of secret in here. Otherwise, what's the point? Not over there. There's a switch there. We've already done that. This can't be it. There has to be a hidden door somewheres. If there isn't, I am just being silly. I think that's just the main point of it all. And I can't even go in. What is this insane monstrosity? Goodness sakes, I can't even escape. Can't escape this weird madness. What does one do in this scenario? I cannot do anything while this... well, these are the only things which we can do. Are we still affected by electricity? No, we're not affected by electricity at all now. So maybe switching it off was not a good idea. So, no, okay, that's just the frames of the legs. So when we have this effect equipped, we are unaffected by the electricity. Yeah, so that's the effect over there. You touch it and then you get it. It's only a unique one. But I don't think there's anything else here, to be honest. I've checked everywhere, and it looks like that anywhere does not have any more answers for us to participate in. Anything down here? Yeah, these were the switches. Which I don't think would help in any way. Any way, shape or form. We can't go through the electricity, but at least we're not shocked by it. Right, so the last area. The last area. Okie dokie, this looks like the most glitchiest of areas. Glitch horror, as you may call it. Hi there. Yeah, lights off, lights on. Well, since this is a glitchy area with a possible blue screen of death, then definitely having electrical would be... Whoa, what the heck is going on over there? Some corrupted data. Those have definitely been receiving a blue screen of death recently. Bloody heck. Any content creator who suffered from blue screens of death would know that it is an incurable disease, and one which you will not be able to get any work back from if you lose a bit of work. Ooh. I just want to get to the cube. Do you not know I am an Autobot and I must ensure that the Decepticons do not get the cube? Or they also call it the Allspark. Sad face! That's not a happy face. That's a really, really sad face. Okay. There's gonna be a door in here somewhere. Like one of these. I don't think the electricity does any benefits for this place. There's a door there though. I'm happy with that. Any door is a good door. Unless it's a door which has no purpose other than send us into an inescapable room because of an enemy NPC. Speaking of enemy NPCs, we've not had anything to counteract. Sorry, as in like a weapon of our sorts. So, Madazuki... What the... So, Madazuki has a knife. Zapazuki has an iron pipe. The one from Unmi Tuki has a baseball bat or a barbed wired baseball bat. I'm not quite too sure. No, I'm not sure on other ones. Why do you keep emitting blood for? Oh, the wireframe effect was added. Turn into a wireframe computer model. Oh dear. That generic battling sound effect. Oh my gosh, what's happened to you all? Something mischief is happening and the background seems warped. Oh dear me, let us It moves down occasionally. I'm not gonna lie, that is quite terrifying. Goes up and down, down and up and down. What about the ones which are already corrupt? Let's see how corrupt they are now. Everything is going haywire out here, for goodness sake. Sorry! You prefer to be like that? Well, too bad. We're gonna be like this. We're gonna be like this for the sake of content. Oh, some of them don't like this. Oh. Haha. We have found a glitch in the Matrix, folks. One that can only be accessed by having this effect equipped and activated. Nicely done. Oh dear, guys. I hope you're all well. I certainly am. I'm causing you to become glitched out like this. None of you appreciate what I have done for you. Gosh. Look at this place. It is all computerized. It's almost as if we're playing a video game right now. Ironic, isn't it? It could be that you're not actually playing it, but you're streaming it, or you're recording it. Thank you, Hello Charlotte, episode 3. You did that to me. Was this where we... That's where we started, wasn't it? No, we're just in a different part of the maze. No, we're going to go back to this alternative version and see what's up ahead. We haven't explored northwards yet. Unless this is infinite. And we just keep going up and down, left and right, up and down, left and right. Oh, there's a passage along here. Excellent. I am very grateful it was found. 2 of 16. It will do. What will do, dear friend? Ah, an event of some sort. Excellent. Okay, it is a landscape effect. Okay, so what would happen if we look at it without the glitch in the Matrix? Nothing. Okie dokie. That is fine by me. The event itself is wonderful to take hold. Oh, there's a lot of glitchy guys over here. Oh. You just turn into those screens, that's why. You turn into all those screens, ones which I can pass through. More delight to explore. But imagine that if there was an accessible door that you would require to turn it off and on, just so that you can actually get to the door. No wait, you can pass through them so it doesn't matter. This place is very, very, very warped and binary and everything like that. I mean, look at those guys, what the heck. So, where can we go now? We've pretty much explored the worlds that you initially go into the Nexus. Now, there's another portal somewheres? Maybe. I'll keep pressing shift rather than 1. So I'm just wondering, like, how many effects are there in total? Because I can't just be 4. Who are you? You're certainly a special one, aren't you? Unaffected by certain events, like this effect. I'm sure what you do though, but there's obviously a purpose in mind when you bash on it. Damn all this stuff. This computerized stuff. Oh, there's a portal here too. Another area then. Goody goody good gumdrops. Without the gumdrops itself, but I like the idea that we have ourselves another place to go to. Well, okay, there is another place to go to. It just seemed quite invisible at the time. Okay, I like the music change. It is quite intense. Oh look, there's something in the sky there, a red star. Not the hottest of stars, but it certainly is one of the prettiest ones, most certainly. The music reminds me of creepypastas in some way. I just had lunch after, but before making this video, so just lunch after? No, just lunch before making this video. And you can get a few belches at times accidentally, and I do apologize. Why? Okay, this thing is now following me, whatever this wisp may be. I don't know what you are, but you certainly have something which is following me around. I'm not sure what this exact thing is. Nope. Could have something to do with this particular map, though. That's what I'm certain about, right? Oh, there's a wall there, the Great Bone Wall. Oh gosh, now we're boned, aren't we? Because we can't go past this point. What does one do in this scenario? Well, go from top to the next screen above, and then go all this way, and then do the same thing, but just this is different. No, this is not different. Nope, this is not different in any way, shape, or form. So we're not in a computerized world anymore. We're in more of a dark, gloomy, swampy world. where there's nothing but your own shadow following you. Speaking of shadows, we actually do look like a shadow. Except we're not inky, we're just this. It's actually probably easier to see what's on the walls as well, now that we don't have the ability activated. I don't know, but it looks much clearer. And that's a side effect to some effects, actually, that they can give you one thing but hinder you in another thing. Right, we've done that, and now up here. Is there anything which I can acquire? Oh, there's an opening there. Excellent. We did something. We did it, folks. We absolutely 100% did it. And now it is horizontally limited. Excellent. I do not like an unlimited map at times, especially when you're lost. Oh, up a temple. Up the Imperial Mine. Oh my gosh. We're going from hell to the top of hell. Honestly. How horrifying is this scene right now? Now we made it to the top. What the heck is that? What are you little guys for? Huh? Do we have to collect you? Do we have to squash you? Can we do anything? Anything at all? No, that's not it. But you have to press it in the exact right moment if you want something to happen. Well, this lane seems to be a bit easier to investigate stuff. I don't think you can actually interact with these fast critters. Unless, of course, there is a way to interact with them, but unfortunately, I'm one of those kind of peeps that don't like to spend ages in one area just try and decrypt everything that there is. I just like to explore. Oh my god, there's lots of eyes watching me. Lots of eyes just looking at you in the darkness, staring at you, judging your every movement. Oh no, not this again, not the almighty cone. Oh dear. Oh, these ones are dead. These ones are indeed woony. Something special about that one, but yet I'm not getting anything out of it, so... Oh dearie me, maybe there's more to this place when we get... Oh, two of them are coned off! Oh dearie me. Another one here. What's going on? The smog effect was added. Excellent. So we've got another two today. Bury yourself in smoke. We are a ninja, definitely. Oh. Our visibility is limited. It looks like a... I was about to say a dilute sandstorm, but I would rather just call it a sandstorm. It's smoggy, and I have no means to remove this stench from my skin. It's just there. It's a bit like Guma trying to be a cleaner, but every time they clean somewheres of gooiness, they have to patch up another area of gooiness because the Pokemon itself makes goo. Look, you sign. There's just nothing going on between us, so if you can just keep it cool and calm, there'll be more to it. But if there is an update to this game where those areas where the cones are do become accessible, then obviously I'll make a video on the areas which have been accessible from that update onwards. So I'm in a bit of a conundrum right now. Do we go back to previous worlds which we haven't found anything to try and find something since we've got some effects now? Or do I have to resort to a walkthrough in order to see where everything is? Because I've told this once already, but I'm going to say it again. I'm rubbish at finding secrets. Like, finding these was hard enough, but for me, I think spending too much time just trying to get one thing is a waste of time. The journey itself isn't a waste of time, but the actual input to make it possible is what I believe is just a bit of an annoyance. It would have to be something that will take several days, because to be honest, you don't want to spend like 7 hours straight on one game just to try and find all the secrets, or more than that actually, probably. So now I've got this what this actually does, this thing that follows me, it's going to have some sort of purpose behind it. It's like a temporary effect, almost. What are we to do in this scenario? What? There's all these flames, and there's a big one in the other world, which we couldn't manage to solve. Because why would you place a big flame somewheres and it doesn't do anything? It's gotta have some purpose, am I right? This is where everyone goes to when they are no longer awake. It is not heaven or hell, but it is just a desert that's filled with smoggy water and one lone character just roaming around in this place with some sort of aura around him that swivels every so often. I think that would be a good metaphor for something. I do like the fact that the character portraits change. It's from I think the first fan game to introduce this concept where if you put an effect on and then it changes the portrait is answered prayers. And then another game that I played not too long ago called Re-In also had it. And it's so wonderful to see it all. So when you change the effect, it also changes the character. Like that. And then like that. And then like that. And then we've already done that. And then like this. Self. Yeah. So I think I'm going to leave. Sorry, folks. I'm going to leave it off here today. If there are any areas in this game which I have not explored yet, then please put down in the comments below on which Nexus world I have not been in that has which Nexus world I've been in but I haven't been able to go through a door which allows me to access other areas within the game. There isn't any accessible changes from 0.01 to 0.02 of this game. And let me just look at the TV one more time, but I don't believe I have left any Nexus worlds out. So yeah, that was the first one. We couldn't find anything in there. We couldn't find anything in there either. Or there. And I think that's where I left it off in the first episode. Then in the second episode I explored this world. Didn't find anything. And then this was the first world where I actually found an effect of sorts. And then this is where I got the other two effects, I believe. And then this is one where I got the electrical one. And then this is one where I got the wireframe and the smog effect from. But I believe there is more to it, but I just haven't been able to see that. Oh, this area looks suspicious, so let me just investigate that with this particular effect to try and find an access point. But nonetheless, this is where I'm going to end it off today, folks. So thank you so much for watching. If there are any secrets in this game which I have not yet discovered, which you have, please put them down in the comments below. I'll be very intrigued to see what I can come up with, because I would like to explore those and inaccessible areas which have become accessible in a later update when they're ready to be produced. But this isn't a completed game. That's why there's those cones there, because it marks off areas, and it still allows the player to play the game with what's in the game already without the player just trying to change it into an area which has not even been produced yet or has yet to be completed. So that's the purpose of those cones, is to block off areas which have yet to be developed. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you all next time of Expiate. Have a good day and take care of yourselves.